The UN Women's Rights Panel has asked information within 6 months on rapes and UAL violence against Rohingya women and girls by Myanmar security forces. Fatema Khatun, 25, a Rohingya refugee from Buthidaung, carries her children after crossing the Naf River with an improvised raft to reach Bangladesh in Teknaf, Bangladesh, November 12, 2017. Reuters A UN Women's Rights Panel called on Myanmar on Tuesday to report within 6 months on rapes and UAL violence against Rohingya women and girls by its security forces in northern Rakhine State. The Rohingya exodus from Rakhine State began after August 25, when Rohingya militants attacked security posts and the Myanmar army launched a counter-offensive. The UN Committee on the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women (CEDAW) also asked authorities to provide details on women and girls killed in the violence since the army crackdown began in late August. The committee requested information concerning cases of UAL violence, including rape, against Rohingya women and girls by state security forces, and to provide details on the number of women and girls who have been killed or have died due to other non-natural causes during the latest outbreak of violence, it said in a statement. The UN Watcog panel, composed of 23 independent experts, set a 6-month deadline for the government to submit the report to UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres. Clearance operations. The experts requested information on investigations, arrests, prosecutions, convictions and sentences or disciplinary measures imposed on perpetrators, including members of the armed forces, found guilty of such crimes. Specifically, they sought information on the battalions that have undertaken the clearance operations in northern Rakhine State since August 25 and under whose command. They asked whether instructions have been given or are being issued to all branches of state security forces that torture, UAL violence and expulsions are banned and that those responsible will be prosecuted and punished. The panel said it wanted to know how many Rohingya women and girls are being detained by security forces. Is your country doing enough to protect women's rights? Learn more about UN Women's Rights Body CEDAW's Recommendation 35, which makes states accountable for gender-based violence. https://t.co47axis 4 16 days, UN Human Rights at Unhuman Rights November 27, 2017. The rare request for an exceptional report from a country was only the panel's fourth since 1982. The Watcog panel said it had also requested information on investigations, arrests, prosecutions, convictions and sentences or disciplinary measures imposed on perpetrators, including members of the armed forces, found guilty of such crimes. Oxford strips Suu Kyi of city's freedom. Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi has been stripped of the honorific freedom of Oxford, the British city where she studied and raised her children, over her inaction in the Rohingya crisis. Oxford City Council has removed the freedom of the city of Oxford from Aung San Suu Kyi. The cross-party motion was unanimously supported at a special council meeting moments ago. pic.twitter.com G. Oxford City Council at Oxford City November 27, 2017. The Nobel Peace Prize winner has come under fire for failing to speak up in defense of the minority Muslim community. When Aung San Suu Kyi was given the freedom of the city in 1997, it was because she reflected Oxford's values of tolerance and internationalism, the City Council said in a statement issued late Monday. This file photo taken on June 19, 2012 shows Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi as she leaves after visiting the Bodleian Libraries at Oxford University in Oxford, northwest of London. Reuters today: we have taken the unprecedented step of stripping her of the city's highest honor because of her inaction in the face of the oppression of the minority Rohingya population, added the release, which was published after a unanimous vote. Our reputation is tarnished by honoring those who turn a blind eye to violence. Oxford City Council votes unanimously to remove freedom of the city from Aung San Suu Kyi. Councillors say with heavy hearts and regret. Rohingya Myanmar. pic.twitter.com Xcourage5 Shu, Barnaby Phillips at Barnaby Phillips November 27, 2017. Oxford's world-renowned university removed portraits of Suu Kyi, a former student, from its walls in September. The UN says more than 620,000 Rohingya have fled to Bangladesh since August and now live in squalor in the world's largest refugee camp after a military crackdown in Myanmar that the UN and Washington have said clearly constitutes ethnic cleansing. Source: World and agencies.